Hi guys, I'm making a video today to walk you through your lesson. So follow along, answer your Edpuzzle questions as you go, and make sure you've got your handout for today. We're going to start with looking at some claims. We're revisiting our Darwin bark spider and wondering, why does their silk flexibility change? Remember, silk flexibility helps the spider do different jobs and can affect how they can capture prey, make webs, all sorts of things. So take a look at the claims here. Claim 1, the offspring have mutations. Claim 2, the offspring's traits depend on which parent the offspring received more traits from. Or Claim 3, the offspring received a different combination of traits from their parents. Take a look at the diagram here. See which one do you think is the best claim. Answer on your video. Our next part, we're going to move on to learn about a new protein. The Bay Medical Company is now working on another project, researching human muscle protein. They found this protein, remember, proteins make up your muscles, called actin-3. Actin-3 connects muscle fibers, helping them contract more rapidly, meaning people can run a lot faster. Researchers want to know what you think about it. How do you think that this protein could help people or help us learn more about our bodies? Answer in the Edpuzzle. Now, grab your handout, Testing Protein to Traits. We're going to revisit our sim, and you're going to work through the front and then the back to make some observations. You will turn this handout in when you're done. Go ahead and open up your sim and get your handout ready. Let's take a look. We're going to be looking today at individual spiders and their traits. Let's find Greg. And first, record our observations. I've done the first for you so you can get an idea of how to complete this. I'm going to find Greg on my computer sim. Here he is. Let's click on him to see more about his traits. Inside, we're looking at Greg's cell. We can see what genes he's making for silk flexibility. Remember, make sure you're on the right feature up the top here. We can change it to the different ones and the different features. We want to look at silk flexibility. Take a look at his traits. He has a low silk flexibility. That's why I recorded low, and he makes protein number 1. I look down here at the bottom to see what type of protein. I can see it's this little salmon color pinkish, and this has like 4 connectors, so it's not flexible. It's pretty stiff. Okay? I can even try to change these proteins, but first let's see how we answered this first one. I put down low, and he made protein 1, and I even sketched what it looked like. Now make a prediction. Do you think adding protein 1 will change his traits? Why or why not? And I said, no, he already makes number 1 protein. And then I'm going to test the prediction. Did you observe a change? So let's test. Now, I can actually add more protein number 1 and see if anything changes. I can see his ribosomes. Remember, ribosomes are the part of the cell that make proteins. They make them inside the cell and then send them along their way outside of the cell through these special channels. Now, they're making this change. I can see nothing is changing here. Okay? Now, for the other spiders, you might be adding different proteins. I could add protein 2 or even protein 3, and that might change his trait. So you're going to record this information in your handout. Remember, make sure you're researching the right trait. Here we look at silk flexibility. For the next one, we look at Ruby's body color, Otis's stripe color, and then on the back side, you're going to reflect a little bit more about that human muscle protein, making sure you can read the information below if you need help. When you're done, turn this into your inbox and go ahead and go to your next slide where you can make sure you have finished your work from last week. You may have done that. If you're totally done, you can explore the sim a little bit more, practice some vocab. Great job today.